the problem? James, let's give it a go.
Okay, so I think the main problem is personally the competition, and the academies, and this, especially in Spain, this obsession that the Spanish have with the academies, and we need to prove, it's getting the student to understand why we are the best solution, and why they should give Oxygenity a go. I think that's one of the biggest problems. It's just the competition. There's lots of teachers out there, all offering similar things, and we've got to stand out. We've got to prove that we are the solution to their problem. I think that's the.
Okay. How would you do that?
I think it's using highlighting the benefits of the Oxygenity system, why we are different, why we are, the fact that we can give them what they want, when they want it, what they need, and things like that. I think that's what we need to be looking at, and not worry so much about the price.
The price.
We can deal with the price. We've got salespeople out there who can hammer out the price with them. We need to get them to actually go and sign up. We need to get them as a lead. Once we've got them as a lead, then the process, we've got a very good network in place to get them to go from lead to take that trial class, and then we can show them what we can do. And then after they've had the trial class, then we can say, right, okay, well, this is how much it's going to cost. This is what you need, and things like that. But the main thing is to get them first to go to that sign up page and get them to put in their details. Because once you have them in the system, like you said, like was been said before, it might not be that week, it might not be that month, it could be 2 months down the line, 3 months down the line. We can, once we've got them as a contact, we can work on them, and then they'll go out and they'll maybe try other teachers, try other systems. But if we can prove how good we are, then they will come back to us.
So, Mari Carmen, what is the problem?
I needed to say, I was dying to say before you actually mentioned the problem, that I think there is no problem, because under 3 conditions. 1, if you understand the business model and know how to handle it and deal with it. 2, if you understand the teaching system and apply it. And 3, believe in the community. I'm trying to find a problem, but I don't see it anymore. But these 3 elements are required. I just needed to say it.
No, that's great, because you are thinking from the point of view of the solution already. It's true. This is true. Gergo, had you raised your hand? Or yes. That was from before?
No. It's like, well, from before, something that you mentioned last week is that what I see about my problem is that I'm still selling my own service, my own services, not our services. And in my case, this is what holds me back, I think.
Okay, so we're getting very close to it. That's it. I think that when we think of teachers, each one of them thinks of them. End of it. So when you think that you are alone, when you think that you're alone, then everything is a problem. Even the solution, even the price, for instance. The price is not a problem unless you're alone. The price is a consequence of offer and demand, supply and demand. It is what it is. So if you are alone, the price is a problem. Unless you don't really realize that, even what Olga said, if you are alone, what Olga said, the language barrier can be a problem. Autumn, if you are alone, if you want to do classes online, for instance, they want to do in-person classes, it is a problem. So it seems that everything, when you are alone, is a problem. I'm going to ask you something, and that's why I was telling you, if you, Gergo, said were in a desert island, and I were to ask you, what is the main difficulty finding students? I would say, hey, this is impossible because you are in a desert island. So where you are matters. Where are you? And are you with someone or you are alone? You know, are you in a desert island? James said it last time. A marketplace. He went into a marketplace, 37, 38, I don't remember, thousand teachers there. So it's like being in a desert island, pretty much. No, it's worse because it's full of people, but all of them go alone. So there is no interconnection between them. And this person alone, I'll tell you, it's you know, it's it gets even worse in a marketplace, at least, because then you say, yeah, but if I pay, I'm going to be spotted, and I have more chances to be spotted, because if I don't pay, chances that I'm seen are 1 in 37,000. What are the odds? That was James's reflection. So, okay. Conclusion. If I pay, I'm going to be in the first page. Fine, this is true. But then what happens is that when you are in the first page and you put the price that you want, you are not going to get any lead. Therefore, you have to lower the price. So it's even harder to realize that maybe you get it by now. So you pay so that you lower the price. So it's really weird. This is really weird. So that's not the place where you have to be, you know, and the chances to be spotted in a marketplace like that, like the one that James are 0 point many zeros. And what then? At 1-2%. So it's not. I mean, this is absolutely impossible. And like from that perspective, everything is difficult. From the perspective, and I'm alone, then the price is an issue, the language barrier is a problem, me not liking teaching kids is a problem, or not knowing how to teach kids, you mentioned last time, or not being not you thinking that you're not so good at teaching kids, you know, so everything is a problem that way. Yeah. So I don't know, but now if you understand that the problem is you being alone, that now let's see what you are doing once you are alone. What are the things that a person alone can do? And probably you know them all. A person alone can go to a marketplace and be in that situation, right? So this is, or before that, I would try, if I'm alone, I would try with my family, friends, and relatives. So once I remember Path actually said once, but be careful because you know, once you use that on WhatsApp, for instance, with WhatsApp, you can use it again, but that's it. I mean, it also has a limited, you know, limited reach. We're not going to be telling our family, buy me, because it's bad business, right? We're not going to do that. We're not going to bother our friends. So what else we have? We have the marketplaces with this situation. If you are alone, if we are alone, third option, sticking posters. If we are alone, sticking posters, fine. Does it work? Very, very low revenue from it. And what is fourth? Can you think of fourth? Is there a fourth option for you? Yeah, companies, approaching companies. But again, now imagine yourself going to a company and telling them what you would tell them. So I have the solution to your needs. And they would say, okay, so what are my needs? And you would tell them, whatever they are, I adapt. I adapt to your needs. So that they will say, fine, okay, but you're alone. Okay, so that being said, which is pretty much we don't have anything, okay? We're alone and we don't have anything. And yeah, the idea that a romantic idea is that, yeah, but I'm better than my whatever, the competitor. No, it's not. Everyone thinks, says, and acts as they were the best, but they're alone. So it's not that. Now, if we think that way, and now I go back to Mari Carmen. Yeah, but what if you are not alone? What if you're not alone? Then what problems are these? And what problems do we have? So realizing, I think that realization is the one that can change it all.